Welcome to the second day of the Meeting of Minds conference. I hope you all enjoyed yesterday. I thought it was a fantastic range of talks. Obviously, it started pretty poorly, but it did get better during the day. And today we have an equally impressive lineup. We're going to start off with Joe, who it's quite worrying to realise that we've known each other for more than 30 years. It's impossible, isn't it? You look at the two of us, you just couldn't believe that we've known each other for that long. But Joe is, I think, recognised as one of the, I think one of the greatest landscape photographers in the UK at the moment, and I've always admired his work. And we do very different things, but I think we have quite a. Yeah, I think there's a mutual respect. I'm really looking forward to seeing it. So you're going to sort of talk about. He's kept this very quiet.
Well, I have. I have. Yeah, just a little bit about. It's more of an overview, but there's also. I'm trying to dig a bit deeper into the background philosophy as well later on. So
right.
I'll try and explain it once I start.
Okay. Well, put your hands together for Joe Cornish.
Thank you very much, everybody. Well, it's a real thrill to be here. Fantastic to see so many people again. Anybody not here yesterday? Quick show of hands. Give us a. You were unlucky, missed out. But anyway, hopefully you really enjoyed today as well. And we will see how it goes. I'm going to kick off the morning, and I'm glad that in a way I'm not having to follow Jem Southam. Follow that, my goodness me. Absolutely impossible. So Jem, wherever you are, thank you so much for yesterday's talk. That was, and everybody who spoke yesterday was amazing. Okay, now in theory, I'm showing work that is not well known, but that's a very difficult thing for me to talk about in isolation. And also, I don't know what's well known and what isn't. What I do know is that most of the work that I'm showing is relatively recent work, so I hope it'll be fresh for most of you, if anybody does actually have a look at my photographs, and that I'll be able to make some sense of it. The way I've tried to do that is to break it up into three distinct parts. And if I don't waffle on too long, there'll be time for Q&A at the end as well. And in essence, I see, it was very, very interesting, by the way, to just reflect on what Rafa talked about yesterday, the way he'd structured the life of a photographer, the expressive meaning of what we do. And I found that really, really illuminating. And in a sense, mine is just a slightly less well-organized version, but with more pictures, probably. And I'm going to start off by talking a little bit about technique. Which is the platform, the foundation of what we do. I will obviously be relating it to my own experience, but I hope it'll resonate for everyone in various ways. I have one or two quotes included as well, and I'm also going to show some pictures by other photographers and other artists as we go through. And I hope that all of this will have some meaning, some resonance for you personally, rather than it being about me, because in that sense it's not intended to be. Now, this to me is a very true quote. It is very important to have personal input, as Rafa so eloquently described yesterday, and as Jem proved so brilliantly in his afternoon talk. And I don't know if anyone else was listening to the news last night or this morning, but I had this quote in already, and then Robert Knox-Johnston turns up on the news this morning at the age of 75, having come third in the, I forget the name of the transatlantic race, the Route to Rome, I think it's called. And for me, that, as somebody who's 56, I found that really, really inspiring. I've still got 21 years to get to Robert Knox-Johnston's age, and if I could still be anywhere near as fit and lively and as excited about adventures as he is, that would be something to aspire to. Now, the idea of of practice, practicalities, and perseverance is really just to identify that the fundamentals of what we do is process.